morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, September 20th, and we're out here yet again, Johnny K's in Elyria, Ohio, for a very special practice session. This is the 7th practice session of the year, and this one is gonna be my last one in Ohio. Now, I'm not gonna say this is gonna be my last one ever in Ohio, but if you haven't heard the news, I'm moving over to Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, so I'm gonna be looking for a parking lot to pick up my practice sessions, but for now, practice session number 7, this is gonna be the last one here. And of course, we got all the cones set up, we got the tent set up, we already have a bunch of people showing up, we got the trailer, I got Sonic over there. Had to bring Sonic out because he hasn't been shown some love since Sophia came into the picture. Just check Sonic's mileage. Doesn't even have 4,100 miles on it. Sophia, on the other hand, almost 11,000. So had to get Sonic out here, get some ride time on him. And again, another huge shout out to Johnny K's for letting me use the parking lot all year long. It's been fantastic. If you're looking for anything power sports, they got jet skis, boats, snowmobiles, whatever you want that's power sports, make sure you come and check it out. It's a huge place and they have everything you'd ever think of. All right guys, the time is 08:58. We're gonna be starting at 09, so let's get those entrance interviews in and then get to the in-briefing. Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Good morning, my name is Stephen Buckner.
And as I said, you guys might recognize this guy. He's been at quite a few of the practice sessions, so I appreciate you coming back out. Where are you from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
All right, and what are you riding today?
23 Road Glide Standard.
Perfect, and how long have you been practicing this slow speed maneuver stuff?
Since March. Out here with you since March of this year.
And you guys will see, you're not gonna believe him that he's only been practicing since March. How long you been riding?
About 2 years off and on.
Okay, and what's your goal for today?
Last time we was out here, my goal was to hit the double 360 and I did it once.
Yes, you did. I got that on camera, so.
Maybe just, sharpen up that a little bit.
Okay.
And everything else too, though.
Yeah, and then maybe your secondary goal today is I feel like you might be able to get that 18-foot U-turn.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Right,
I'm down with trying that.
Make sure you guys, I'm getting ready to post the last practice session. Make sure you go back and watch his progress. Watch all the practice sessions if you want. And just, I almost have like a series of following Steven, his progress. It's great. Appreciate you coming out.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to train.
Yes, sir.
Morning, sir. What's your name?
Rob Mitchell.
I'll shake your hand. And where are you coming from today?
Huntington, West Virginia.
West Virginia. All right. So you traveled a little bit. You traveled this morning or last night?
No, we came up yesterday.
Okay. And what are you riding today?
17 Street Glide Special.
Okay, that's exactly what I started training on. So beautiful. How long have you been riding?
Since about 1994.
1994. Okay. And have you practiced any of this slow speed stuff?
A little bit, not as much as I'd like.
Yeah. No.
Another reason why I'm here today.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you making the trip out here, man, because I'm going to be heading out to Tennessee, and that might be a little bit further for you.
Actually, I think it might be closer.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll see you in Tennessee then. So what's your goal for today?
Mainly figure out why I cannot do a straight up left and right turn.
Okay. All right. We have that set up today, and I'll watch you and give you some pointers, and we should be able to get you there. So appreciate you coming out, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's your name, sir?
Tim Ashburn.
Tim Ashburn. And where are you coming from?
North Ridgeville, about 15 minutes from
North Ridgeville. All right, perfect. And what are you riding today?
I'm riding you're going to hate it, but a 2020 Indian Roadmaster.
Oh, no, I don't hate Indians,
I bought it
okay?
here at Johnny K's, actually.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. And how long have you been riding?
Funny enough, I got my motorcycle license about 6 months ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm brand new.
All right. Is that your first bike?
Yep.
Okay. And have you been practicing any slow speed stuff?
Yeah, so I learned pretty quickly. It's hard to stop. So I got online and found you guys' videos, Robert Simmons and you. And so I've been practicing as much as I can.
Very cool. Very cool. So what's your goal for today?
Everything. I never tried a U-turn.
Okay.
90-degree turns will be
okay.
nice to know.
So you pretty much have a blank slate right now. Okay.
Much.
All right. Everything here is going to be basic. So we'll see where you're at, and I'll give you some pointers what you can work on. So
I appreciate
you coming out.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. All right, sir. What's your name?
Hey, my name is Bob Dodge.
And where are you coming from?
I come from Mooresville, North Carolina.
Jeez, North Carolina.
505 miles.
Wow. Okay. So I never thought people would be traveling from different states, and one couple come from Canada, which was crazy. But anyways, thank you for making the trip out here. And what are you riding today?
I have a 2014 Ultra Limited.
Okay. And how long have you been riding?
I've been riding since 2010.
Okay.
But I took about 5-6 years off.
Okay.
And my skills really perished.
Yeah.
And so really about last February, beginning of this year, I really made it a goal to get better, to practice and get my low speed skills.
How long have you been practicing this?
Yeah,
stuff?
since about February.
Okay.
I did another class earlier this year in February, and a slow speed class, and it helped tremendously and just kind of jump started me.
Okay.
Cool. But really, what I want to get out of this is really learning, I'll say, the proper way to practice.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And just not going out and not really accomplishing anything.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I want to learn good skills to
Yeah.
practice. I want to get that U-turn tighter. I can 18 feet.
Okay.
I want to get it tighter.
All right. Yeah, I'm the same way. Okay. Well, we'll definitely get out here training. I appreciate you making the trip, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. All right, sir. What's your name?
Steve Kirkland,
And where are you coming from?
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee. This is the first session. What do we have 3 different states. Lee Sturgis is here. What the hell's going on here? My God. Man, this is going to be a fantastic last session. I can already feel it. All right, now I'm all discombobulated because this guy rolls up. What are you riding today?
It's a 18 Road King.
18 Road King. And how long have you been riding?
A little over 5 years.
5 years,
Been
okay.
practicing slow speed riding at the same time as soon as I got on.
Oh, wow, perfect. So you've practiced with Robert Simmons before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, maybe that's where I've seen you then.
Probably.
Because I swear I've met you before. So you've been practicing for about 5 years. What's your goal for today?
I am horrible about staring at cones.
Okay.
So head and eyes and wheel placement. I need to work on that quite a bit.
Okay, so you want me to chuck cones at you while we're practicing today?
As long as you throw them right behind my head.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll definitely get to working. I appreciate you making the trip, man. And I'm going to be pretty close to Knoxville here pretty soon. So
Awesome.
Hopefully I see you out there.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Rex Tierney.
Rex. Okay. I might be able to remember your name. That one's a little different.
Yep.
And where are you coming from today?
Barberton, Ohio.
Okay. Not too far. And what are you riding?
18 Electric Glide Classic.
Okay. Listen, I get the same thing with my Road Glide Limited. When I first got it, I couldn't remember what the hell you call it because all the Harleys look the same and they have 15 different names.
Right.
And how long have you been riding?
I've been riding for about 40 years.
40 years? Okay. Have you practiced any of this slow speed stuff?
I've tried practicing some of the slow speed about the last, I'd say, 5 years since I seen the first Robert Simmons video. And I was down in Columbus about 3 years ago seeing one of his sessions.
I might have seen you down there then. It's possible. 3 years ago. I don't know. So what's your goal for today?
Try to do better on my U-turns. I got a little bit of problems with them.
Okay.
Especially making the right-hand one.
All right. Well, we'll be doing plenty of those today. So I appreciate you coming out, and I'm ready to train, man.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and also, guys, if you didn't know, I'm Robert Simmons' prior Ohio ambassador. The new one's here, and now I am the new Tennessee ambassador. Took over for my arch enemy, riding and wrenching. You forced me to come back.
How you doing? And I gotta leave a little early today, so I gotta get it all in.
Okay, all right, sir. You guys might recognize this guy. He doesn't really need an intro, but what's your name?
Larry, the old guy. No, it's like I'm 70, I'm still riding a big Harley, and I should have come and met Joe a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But he's just been great, and it's been invaluable, and I'm gonna miss him so much.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to come out to Tennessee, my man.
There you go. All right.
Hey, what's your goal for today?
Just to get a little bit better with everything, get more confident with U-turns, with not forgetting where to look, and also weaving the cone weaves.
Yeah, I just watched the last practice session. It's going to be coming out in a day or two. You're very aggressive last time, and it was awesome. So
Want to keep it up.
yes, and so we'll get you a little better on them U-turns, and maybe get you in that double 360.
Maybe.
We'll get you there.
All right.
All right, Larry.
Thanks,
As
John.
always, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
All right.
You cold? You need some heated gear, man.
How you doing, my friend?
Good. All right, sir. What's your name?
Lee Sturgis.
And this is the new Ohio ambassador. He's taking my spot, and as I said, I'm going to Tennessee, so I'll be the ambassador over there. And what are you riding today?
I had my 2016 Limited.
2016 Limited. And have you practiced this stuff before? I don't know.
A few times.
A few times, okay. And ironically, this is your question. What's your goal for today?
To have fun with all my guys here and come up and support you 100%.
All right.
And try to make myself a better rider on the way home.
Yes, sir. And I don't know if I asked, where you come from?
Cincinnati, Ohio, 4 hours away.
Wow, man. So you left early this morning?
5 this morning, yes, sir.
Jeez Louise. Well, always good to see you, my friend, and let's get to training.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, what's your name?
Name's Joel.
And what are you riding today?
Ultra Limited.
Okay, and how long have you been riding?
Almost 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys might recognize him from, I don't know which session it was. It was, I don't know, around 3-ish. So you might recognize him. And how long have you been practicing this slow speed stuff?
Just started this summer.
Okay. All right. And he's made some pretty good progress. So what's your goal for today?
Just to improve.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Plain and simple. We'll definitely get you in there, start training, and appreciate you coming out, man.
Sounds good, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. I believe we got all the entrance interviews, and so we're going to get into the in-briefing. Let's do it. Okay, you guys can come on over here. I know some of you have heard this a few times, more than others, so bear with me. There's a lot of newer people here. So welcome. We are at Johnny K's in Elyria, Ohio. If you don't know where you are, they open at 09, so they're open right now. Feel free to go in there, walk around, look around, use the restroom. It's all open for you. Nice place in there. This is a positive environment. After talking with you guys, I don't think we're gonna have any problems here. No fist fights or anything like that. let's not do that, okay? All right. Yeah. Now, I'm not gonna force you guys to do anything you don't want to do. We got all these exercises set up out here. If you don't want to do it, don't feel pressure to do it, but I do encourage you to at least try it because you need to get out of your comfort zone. You know, that's the only way you're going to get better. Speaking of the exercises, we're going to start off right here with smooth starts and stops. Then we're going to go into the slow ride. After we get that done, we're going to go into left and right turns. And then we're going to go over to the single serpentine, get that bike leaning. After we get that bike leaning, go over to the U-turn, and then the double 360. And then I know some of you, you're going to, for the bonus exercise, the Snowman, I know I'm going to see some of you in there. Steven. Next up, don't be afraid to hit the cones. They're not going to hurt you. If you, instead of dropping your bike, just run over the cone. You're not going to hurt yourself or your bike. If you want to, feel free to take off your saddlebags. I have a moving blanket in the trailer. If you don't have drop guards or something or worried about damaging your bags, you can feel free to take them off, put them in the trailer. They'll be safe. This is something that I always bring up in all my sessions. It's okay to fall, okay? It's bound to happen when you're doing this stuff, so don't worry about it. But when we do drop the bike, my buddy Ken Grant over at Lock and Lean, fantastic course, make sure you check him out. He says we want quality drops. So let's start off with a dumb drop. A dumb drop is when you drop your bike, you have no idea what you did and you keep on repeating the same mistake. Quality drop is you drop your bike, you know exactly what you did wrong, or I'll help you understand what you did wrong. You learn from it, and yeah, that's what we want to do. You want to learn from your mistakes so that way you don't do it again, and you can focus on that to work on your what do you call it, your flaws. So the main techniques we're going to be using is the friction zone. First main technique we're going to be using. Who can tell me what the friction zone is? Bueller?
Just grab it.
Yeah, so it's that sweet spot in your clutch where it starts providing power to the rear wheel. And this is where we want to be, okay? You don't want to be too far out of the friction zone, and you don't want to be too far into the friction zone. So we'll get a feel for that. If you're going through these exercises, you'll know when you're not in the friction zone because you'll start getting all wobbly, and we'll get to it. I'll do a little demo. Then we're also going to be using steady throttle. So I want to hear your engine. All right, so when you're first starting off practicing this stuff, it's better to have a higher RPM than a lower RPM, and we're not going to be looking at our RPM gauge to see where we're at. We want to listen to our engine, okay? Typically for me, I'm at around 1600 RPMs, but when I first started, I was upwards of 2800 RPM. You're better off to have more than not enough. Then we're going to be using light rear brake, no front brake today, because when you use that front brake and your handlebars are turned, what happens? Yeah, you're going down. Some of you might have the habit of going for that front brake. I know Joel had it when he first came up here. We're slowly breaking that habit. And it's also a lot more forgiving when you hit the rear brake instead of the front brake with your handlebars turned. Also, in conjunction with the rear brake, we're always going to be covering it and using light pressure when you use it. We don't, as Robert Simmons says, I'm allowed to say because I'm his newly Tennessee ambassador, you don't want to be herky-jerky. Credit Robert Simmons. When I say covering the rear brake, you can rest your foot on your rear brake without hitting it, okay? And the reason why we cover it is because, say you're going through an exercise, you're going a little too fast and you need to slow down, your foot's already there. If it's on the floorboard, you're more likely to stab at that rear brake. So have your foot resting on that rear brake, and it's just a subtle movement to apply a little bit of pressure. Next, we're going to be using counterbalancing. Who can tell me what counterbalancing is? What's that?
You lean it opposite, let the bike lean under you. And you lean.
Yes, he's been listening. Counterbalancing, you keep your body perpendicular with the ground and let the bike lean underneath you. Okay, we don't need to be leaning with the bike. Let it lean underneath you. It's more work to lean with it. And this also reduces that falling feeling. So if you're leaning with the bike, it feels like you're falling over. If you try to keep your body straight up and down, you get a little less of that falling. And we're also going to be doing head and eyes. I'm pretty sure everybody's probably familiar with that. Look where you want to go. And for the head and eyes, the quicker you turn your head and eyes, the quicker you're going to end up turning your handlebars. Because when you turn your head, your body naturally follows. The quicker you get that head around, the quicker you'll turn those handlebars. Lastly, lean forward. This is a technique that has helped me so much. Credit to Lock and Lean for Ben Wolf specifically for teaching this technique. If you lean forward, then you get a nice bend in your arms. If you're back here, your arms are locked out, and when you're trying to do these turns, it's going to be much harder, okay? So you can lean forward a little bit, scoot up on the tank a little bit, and that'll definitely help you out. Oh, lastly, I already mentioned this. We're always going to be stopping with the handlebars straight and no front brake. Last thing on the list, and we're going to get into it. So who can tell me the 3 things that determine your turn radius?
Speed.
Speed?
Lean angle.
Lean angle? What was that?
I was going to say lean angle too.
Okay. Handlebar turn. Okay. So for speed, obviously more speed, you're going to have a larger turn radius. Slower you go, tighter it's going to be. I always mention this as well. I took Yamaha Champ Street. I can't remember the location out here. It's at the racetrack. Yeah, Mid-Ohio. Fantastic course. Make sure you check that out when they come to Mid-Ohio. Not only do you need to know how to go faster, you also need to know slow as well. So best of both worlds. They do an exercise called radius equals miles per hour. And what they do is you go in a circle, okay? You keep the same throttle, and then you're going in the circle and you start applying just a little bit of rear brake, and you can just see how much tighter your circle starts getting. It's a real eye-opener. So if you get a chance in a parking lot, just go in a circle, start applying a little bit of rear brake, or add throttle to see your circle get bigger. Lean angle, obviously, more lean, you're gonna have a tighter turn. Less lean, your turn's gonna be wider. But a caveat to that, if you add more speed and more lean angle, okay, your turn's still gonna be wider compared to going slow with an extreme lean angle, okay? And then for the handlebar turn, you do a late handlebar turn. Say you're going through left and right turns, you do a late handlebar turn, you risk hitting that back wall there, okay? So when you turn your handlebars, turn it like you mean it. a metaphor that's been explained to me is act like you're throwing a punch, okay? Turn them like you mean it. And that's all I got. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, so we're gonna start off with the smooth starts and stops. I'll go over there, explain it real quick and do a demo, and we're gonna get you guys going through. Let's do it. Okay, smooth starts and stops. Everybody's shocked when I say this, but the goal is to do smooth starts and stops. First on the list, so basically we're gonna come down and we're gonna start at this cone, gonna come down, try to make a nice smooth stop at this cone. The goal is to not pass this cone. The goal is to stop right at it. But if you don't, it is what it is. We're just warming up. I'm not gonna ding you for that. Okay. Your first step when you get here. All right. We're gonna act like the bike's running. So you're always gonna make sure you're in first gear. Okay. There's been countless times where I wouldn't check and you go to take off. I'm sure some of you have done it. You go to take off and you're like, I'm not going anywhere. So always make sure you're in first gear. And then we're gonna cover the rear brake. Okay, so right now the bike's not really moving, but if you're on a hill or something, you might have to put some pressure on it to keep you from rolling forward. Then after you cover your rear brake, we're gonna get our throttle set. Okay, this is where I want to hear your throttle. Get that throttle up, and then we're going to find the friction zone. So now I'm going to start it up so that way I can demonstrate this properly. All right. First gear, covering that rear brake. Got the throttle, and then you're going to find the friction zone right when the bike starts moving forward, right about there. Okay? And when you find that friction zone, as soon as you find the friction zone, just barely pull that lever back in, because you don't want to be searching for that friction zone when you're taking off. So in the past, I used to pull it all the way to the grip. And then when you go to take off, you're like, okay, where's it at? Where's it at? You just barely pull it back in, doesn't take much. And then just very subtle movement to find the friction zone. So you got your throttle set. There's my friction zone, just barely pulling it back in. And then as soon as the bike starts moving, get this left foot up. And I don't know if you guys noticed, okay, my throttle did not drop until I came to a stop. Okay, I want you guys stopping in the friction zone. And the reason why we do this is because you're providing power to that rear wheel, and it wants the bike wants to stand up. So it makes your stop a lot more controlled. And while we're coming down, your body's straight up and down, looking straight ahead where you want to go, lightly dragging that rear brake, because that rear brake will add a little bit of stability. And then we're just gonna go on down the line. I'll do it that way, and then we'll also do it uphill, because right now we're going downhill. When you're coming uphill, you're gonna need a little bit more throttle and less rear brake. Throttle, you hear it, find that friction zone. As soon as the bike starts moving, foot up. Keep that throttle up, friction zone, rear brake. When you stop, you want to try and get your foot to come straight down. In the beginning, you kind of anticipate it, and your foot's back here. Larry, you had the experience last time. There was some gravel there, and since his foot was back here, the rocks made his foot slide a little bit. So, watch my foot. Straight down. So, any questions? All right, let's do it. We're gonna start going downhill first. Okay, first up we got Bob, I believe. Bob, right? Bob? All right, we got it. All right, let's do it. All right, now do me a favor, start off a little bit slower. You're kind of just taking off, okay. But we're just warming up, so. There you go. Good stop. Give me another one. Very good. One more. Good. All right. I can't remember this guy's name. Let's do it. Very good. What was your name again?
Rob.
Rob? Yeah. Okay. All right. Rob. It's all right. Now, to me, it seems like you're not fully in the friction zone. Okay. So try to release that clutch a little bit more. There you go. So now just use a little bit more rear brake and you're going to be good. Better. We'll do it again. Good job. All right, now this is Rex, I believe. A little more throttle. Your throttle's going up and down. I like that sticker too. All right, so it doesn't seem like you're fully in the friction zone, and try using a little more rear brake to control your speed, okay? I'll move this out of the way. Throttle. There you go. Better, better. Do it again. Better. That feel a little better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Steve. Keep those eyes up. You're looking down, but overall good. Good, beautiful. Give me another one. It's okay. Give me one more. Good. Okay. Forgive me, what was your name again? Tim. Okay. We'll try to remember that. Okay, so try using a little more rear brake, okay? And see how that feels. That was definitely better. Okay, so let's try it again. Good. Give me one more. Good. So next time you come down, I want you to try taking off just a little bit slower. But from the first one to the second one, it's night and day difference. Good job. All right, Larry. Very good. Fantastic. Good. One more. Great job, Larry. Joel. Yep, let's do it. Good. Good throttle. Very good. Good. Hey, try to release into the friction zone a little bit more. I think that's why you're kind of veering off to the right a little bit. So overall, good though. Yeah. There you go. See how much straighter you were there? Good job. You're a different person. All right, Steven. Woo! Yeah. All right, let's do it. Beautiful. Wow. All right. Hey, don't make that face. It was still good. One more. Very good. Lee Sturgis. This is your first time doing this, right? All right. Let's see what you got. Good. Good. A little bit smoother with that rear brake. There it is. I'm just nitpicking. Give me one more. Excellent. All right, Bob. Okay. So just try to ease on that rear brake. You're kind of sudden, okay? But everything else was good. Let's try it again. Good. Try going a little bit slower this time. There you go. Beautiful. All right, take off a touch slower, okay? Other than that, that was a great stop. There you go, just like that. Beautiful. Give me one more. Good. Good throttle, looking forward. Good. All right, Rex. I believe that other guy's name was Rob. Good. Another one. All right, just use a little bit more brake when you're taking off because you're still kind of jumping a little bit, okay? Good stops though. Good. Okay, so what's happening is you're jumping too far into the friction zone. So if you watch Robert, the levels of the friction zone, you're probably at like a 3 or 4. So try to get it at the 2. Good. 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 Great. You can park. Very good. Excellent. It's all right. Hey, try to ease on that rear brake a little more. When you come to the stop, you kind of jolt a little bit. So just try to ease on that rear brake. Much better, okay? So I think what you're doing at the last minute, your foot was kind of jumping a little bit. Other than that, good. 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 You anticipated that one a little bit, but it's good. You can park. Hi, Joel. Good. A little bit smoother with that rear brake. Oh. What was that front brake?
I'll lean a little bit over this way.
Okay, all right, all right. I'm gonna get my ruler and start hitting those fingers.
I know.
All right. Keep those eyes up.
Ah, right.
One more. There you go. You finished it off. You can park. Good. Ah! It's all right. Can't get them perfect every time.
Yeah.
Very good. One more. Nice and smooth. Good. You can park. All right, Lee. It's all right. You're good. Good. Give me another one. Good. It's all right. Just warming up, my friend. Hey, so what you're doing is you're just trying to go too slow. That's all it is. Okay. If you carried just a touch more speed, you would have been nice and straight. Good job, though. You can park. All right, Bob. Good. Excellent. Another one. Good. Good. So I noticed from your first one, then coming down, your first one, you were rushing to get your foot down, but as you started progressing down, it started coming down a lot smoother. Good job. Good. Give me another one. Very good. All right, you anticipated it a little bit. It's fine. You're good. Good. Excellent. Love the color of that bike, man. It's all right. You anticipated it a little bit. A little more throttle. It's all right. Hey, so you're not completely in the friction zone when you're taking off. You're kind of just rolling down the hill. So you got to make sure you're in that friction zone a little bit more now. There you go. Exactly like that. You didn't veer to one side or the other. That was perfect. You can park. All right. Good. Good. You can hear his throttle. Very good. Excellent. You can park. All right, guys. So I said we were going to do this both ways, but with how many people there are, we'll just do the slow ride uphill and kill two birds with one stone. All right, let's do it. All right, come hither. All right, overall, great job, guys. Hopefully I was able to give you guys some pointers that took mental notes that you can work on. Lee, yeah, I like your shirt. Very good shirt. I don't know where you got that, but excellent. He probably found it at the thrift store. I did say we were going to do slow starts and stops uphill and downhill, but we're going to kill two birds with one stone, and we'll just do the slow ride uphill. Because essentially it's the same thing. I'm still going to make you do a smooth stop at the end. So for the slow ride, we're going to use all the same fundamentals we just used for smooth starts and stops. We're just going to go a little bit further, okay? Now keep in mind, we're going uphill now. so you're not going to have to use as much rear brake compared to coming downhill. Okay, so it's very important that you have your throttle set and you're in that friction zone, because if you don't have enough and you're going uphill, your engine's going to start lugging, and you don't want your engine to lug, and you don't want to also stall, because then you risk falling over. So when you're coming down here, you got that throttle set, you're in the friction zone, lightly dragging that rear brake for some stability, and I'm going to be walking right next to you. I don't want you to pass me while I'm walking. Your handlebars will probably be moving a little bit, because if you're going too fast, when you're going at speed, the bike wants to go straight. And we want to be a little uncomfortable while we're doing this. So that way we know we're in control. Okay? Body straight up and down, looking straight ahead. You can lean forward a little bit. Scoot up on your seat a little bit if you want. We're just going to come down. And then at some point I'm going to tell you, give me a smooth stop. And if your handlebars are turned, I've noticed this in past sessions, everybody's been doing a pretty good job of straightening their bars before they stop. I don't care if I say stop and you roll another 2-3 feet just to straighten yourself out. I'd rather you do that than stop with your bars turned. So I'll do a quick little demo. First gear. So now I'm definitely gonna have to cover that rear brake, because if I don't, I'm gonna start rolling backwards, okay? Get your throttle set, I can hear it. Find that friction zone. There it is. Just barely pull it back in, okay? And when the bike starts moving, get this left foot up. Leaning forward, looking where I want to go, lightly dragging that rear brake. Now I'm going to say smooth stop. And then I want you to stop. Now you don't have to go this slow. This is a little extreme. I want you going about this speed right here. And then come to a smooth stop. Any questions? All right, let's do it. All right, good stop. Rob, right? All right, we got it. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna be standing right next to you. The throttle set. Good, just like that. Keep everything the same. Good. Now give me a smooth stop. Excellent. It was all right. So, did you start feeling like you're falling this way? That's why you took your foot off the...
I was stopped and, actually was.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah, so overall, that was excellent. Steve. Beautiful Road King. There you go. Handlebars are moving. Body's straight up and down. All right, give me a smooth stop. Just what I want to see. The only thing I can nitpick is a little bit smoother on the stop with the rear brake. Okay. Besides that, you got your handlebars straight before you stopped. All's good. Good job. All right, Joel. A little bit smoother with that rear brake. There you go. Very good. We're barely walking here. All right, give me a smooth stop. Perfect. You got those handlebars straight. The only thing I could kind of nitpick is your foot was moving a little bit like that. Okay. Because I saw your front suspension popping a little bit. Okay. Right. But it wasn't extreme, so you're good. All right, Bob, let's do it. Good. Smooth stop. Very good. Where'd you say you rode from?
North Carolina.
This thing's entirely too clean to be coming from North Carolina.
I don't like a dirty
That's fair. Even your wheels are clean, man. All right, Rex. Eyes up. Keep that throttle. Give me a smooth stop. All right, so your throttle was a little inconsistent and you were looking down. But other than that, there was a good stop. So let's try it again. Keep that throttle constant. There you go, just like that. Now apply a little bit more rear brake. There you go. Now give me a smooth stop. Okay, so at the end of the stop, you kind of mashed on the rear brake. It wasn't a huge deal, it wasn't too extreme. But as soon as I told you to get that throttle consistent, you did it perfectly. So, forgive me, one more time, what's your name? Tim, okay, I'm gonna remember it this time. All right, Larry. Very good. Slow down a little bit. You're going a little too fast. There you go. I like it. Give me a smooth stop. Smoothish. It was good. Smoothish. Hey, I like that license plate bracket. Yeah. All right, Steven. Here we go. This guy's going to take me out in the slow race. Good. Good. All right, give me a smooth stop. I got nothing, dude. All right, Lee. If you want to be the Ohio ambassador, you got to go slower than me. Good. All right, give me a smooth stop. Only thing I noticed, you weren't covering the rear brake. You're covering the front brake, though. I'm telling Robert. Rob. Very good. Oh, it's all right. All right, give me a smooth stop. So all that was is your clutch hand kind of release a little too much. Yeah, it's all right. You're good. Very good. Very good. Look at his foot. His whole foot isn't on that rear brake. All right, give me a smooth stop. All right, don't move your foot. I want you guys to see that. So, a metaphor that I was told by somebody was act like you're using your big toe. And that's exactly what you're doing, which is good, because if you have your whole foot on that rear brake, then it's more extreme when you hit it. If you're just using the big toe and you just accidentally put a lot of pressure on there, it's no big deal. So, good job. All right, Joel. A little bit smoother with that rear brake. There you go. All right, give me a smooth stop. So what's going on there is you're using a little too much rear brake,
Okay.
so your engine's fighting against it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's why you started lugging a little bit.
Okay.
But if you lose a little bit of that rear brake, that would have been perfect.
Okay. All right.
You can park. Hi, Bob. Very good. All right, give me a smooth stop. Good, you can park. All right, Rex. Eyes up. There you go. Excellent, just like that. Give me a smooth stop. Night and day difference, man. Good job. You can park. Oh, man. He told me his name. I can't remember. Tim. All right. A little bit slower. There you go. Give me a smooth stop. Good. Did that start feeling a little uncomfortable when I told you to slow down a little bit? You still figured it out, though. What's that?
I have a tendency to drop my throttle a lot.
Yeah. No, that sounded good. So you were good. You can park. Tim, right? Yeah. All right, Larry. Very good. Give me a smooth stop. Excellent. You can park. All right, Steven. Look at this guy. Give me a smooth stop. There you go. Good job. You can park. All right, guys. Slow ride is done. We're going to move into left and right turns. Let's do it. Okay. Left and right turns. Let me take my helmet off. Robert always makes fun of me for always wearing my helmet when I'm not on the bike. Said you got to watch out for people like that. Left and right turns. So we got a 5-foot entrance, and your turn lane is 7.5 feet. Now, if you watch Robert Simmons, I believe his is a little bit wider. It's because when he came out here, it looked a lot bigger. I'd much rather you guys practice in tighter dimensions so that way when you're out on the road, everything's a little bit easier. For left and right turns, the goal of this is not to lean, okay? So when you come in, you can either, it doesn't matter where you start. You can start anywhere in this box. Your easiest solution, if you're turning left, start over here. If you're going right, start over here. Or you can just start right down the middle, whatever you choose. When you're coming in, just like the slow ride, okay, keep that throttle set. You're staying in the friction zone and lightly dragging that rear brake, okay? So we're coming in. Once you get about to this threshold here, this is where we're gonna start our turn, but you don't wanna lean. And I got these bigger cones at the corners here for a reason. This is gonna represent a car, a wall, anything, small child, doesn't matter. So, and this also is good for simulating riding on gravel, because I don't know about you guys, but when you're on gravel, you do not want to lean, okay? More likely to fall over. Also, this simulates when you're turning right onto the street. How many times have you seen somebody come out? You might have done it yourself. Here's the double yellow line. They're all the way over here on the oncoming traffic. We want to eliminate that. Every time you turn right onto the street, you want to make sure you stay in your lane. So once we pass this threshold, you're going to turn your head and eyes, then the handlebars. And the reason why we turn our head and eyes first is to make sure you don't have any obstacles there. Just the other day at the gas station, I was making a U-turn from the pump. Actually, this gas station right over here. And I'm coming around my turn, and I'm looking, and there's a car backing out. It wasn't an issue, but back in the day it would have been an issue for me, because all I had to do, straighten up the bars, hit the rear brake. No issue. So turn your head and eyes, then the handlebars, and then you're just going to ride on out. The goal is to be in the middle here, but if you're over here or over there, it's not a big deal. You're within the lane. I'll do a quick little demo, see if you guys have any questions, and we'll get into it. Starting off, we're just gonna go straight through. I'll tell you which way to go. If we get into it and you're feeling froggy, I'll have you do it from a stop. Steven, Lee's actually gonna do it brakeless. It's with him being the new Ohio ambassador. Hope you've been practicing, buddy. You're gonna wear that shirt, you gotta do it brakeless. It was in the fine print. All right, so you're in first gear. The only difference is you guys are just gonna be coming straight through. Covering that rear brake, that throttle up, find your friction zone, there it is. Start moving forward, get that foot up. Come through, hit that threshold, head and eyes, then the handlebars. No lean. Do it to the right. Hit that threshold, head and eyes, handlebars, no lean. Do it one more time each side. Coming through, head and eyes, handlebars. One more time to the right. Head and eyes, handlebars. And then from a stop, you want to do it from a stop. If you stop back anywhere behind these cones, you can't start your turn yet until you pass those cones, or you'll hit those. So I'll do it both ways. I'm back here, hit that threshold, turn the head and eyes, then the handlebars, and you're through. Now I'll demonstrate if you stop, in front of those cones. Now if you stop right here, you almost immediately have to start your turn, okay? So I'll have my bars turned a little bit, throttle up, looking where I want to go. Friction zone, there it is. Foot up, and out. And there is one thing I want to mention. So my friend Robert called me after watching one of my sessions. He asked me this question. He said, I'll rephrase it. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said, how fast do you need to be to make a turn straight up and down? And I said, I don't know, like 4 or 5 miles per hour. And then he asked me, can you do a U-turn at 2 miles per hour? I said, yeah, I think so. And he said, wrong. So when we're doing left and right turns and you're straight up and down, you can do it at a crawl. I was telling people they need more speed coming through, okay? You can almost do this inching through it. A U-turn, however, we'll get into that. You need some speed, because if you try doing a U-turn at 2 miles per hour, he told me, he said, go out, try doing a U-turn at 2 miles per hour. I said, okay, you can't do it. He knows what he's talking about, so shout out to him for correcting me. But if I tell you to use a little more speed, all that's gonna do is keep your bike a little more stable, okay? But just know in your head, you can do this at 2 miles per hour, okay? It's all about control. So, anybody have any questions? Yeah, I know. Hey, and I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong, okay? So, it is what it is.
But I did need more speed. My
yes.
engine was lugging out. I didn't have enough
Yes.
preload.
But, however, I will say, the speed definitely helps a little bit, okay? Makes you feel a little more comfortable. So, all right, let's do it. First up the bat, Stephen Buckner. We're gonna go, I believe that's right, if I'm looking at it opposite. Too much lean. You dipped in there. There you go, good job. You're good. So you didn't have enough throttle. I know there's a lot going on, so your hand's probably moving a little bit. So
I moved on the clutch a little bit.
yeah. It's all good. Come on in. It's all right. You honking at that cone to get out of the way? No, you're good. Next time I'm gonna have people stop a little bit further back, get a little more speed to come in, and then we'll try it again. Good save. You didn't hit the point of no return, but once you hit that point of no return, let it go down. So you didn't have enough throttle, and then you let out the clutch a little more, and that's why you stalled. If you had the throttle and that clutch was out, you probably would have just jolted forward instead of stalling. So try to concentrate on that throttle. You don't have to stop.
I couldn't tell if I was leaning or not. I was waiting for you to yell at me.
No, you did lean in a little bit, but it's okay. You didn't bump the cone though. Hi, Joel. Good. Keep that throttle up. Come on, Larry. Now that's the approach speed that I want. Look. There you go. Excellent. Hey, I wasn't standing there. All right, come on, Lee. You can use the brake in the beginning to warm up. Oh my God, we're gonna have to fire this guy. Good head turn, little too early. Okay, you fell out of the friction zone, that's all it is. Good. You just did it from a stop. Keep those eyes up. There you go. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I want to hear that throttle a little more. But overall, much better than last time. Good job. Okay, I hear the throttle. Good head and eye turn. It's okay. Hey, hold up. Hey, so that time, what's good is I heard your throttle the entire time. So now let's just work on, once you hit that threshold, turn your head and eyes and the handlebars. Keep everything else the same. Good job. All right, Steve. Very good. Look, turn. Excellent. It's like it was rehearsed. Very good. Good save. All right, Lee Sturgis. Look, turn. Good. Steven, look, turn. Steven, you got the head turned down good, but you're doing it a little too early.
A little too early.
Yeah. So try coming in a little bit further, then look, because I feel like that's screwing up your handlebar turn a little bit. You did make it though, so I can't complain too much. Good. Hey Bob, the only thing I can say is your head turn is like this. Try turning your head a little bit faster. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But you're good. You're making it perfect. Keep that throttle up. Very good though. Keep that throttle. Look. Eyes up. Eyes up. Hey, look where you're at. You would have made it. Yeah. So you're good. Just keep those eyes up. I see you looking straight down. I know it's hard not to, but you're good. You're getting there. Honking at my cones to get out of the way. We're getting there. That time, you carried a little too much speed. You got nervous, you let out the clutch a little more, and you started coming forward. And that's gonna make your turn wider when you carry more speed like that. The only thing you did wrong there is you started entirely too late. That's okay. But you still made it though. You were able to make your corrections. So, good job. One more this way. Good. Hey Joel, the only thing I'm seeing is it looks like you're still bouncing on your brake because your front end's going up and down.
Oh man.
So, so see how your foot is right now? Yep. Try sliding it so it's almost like you're using your big toe. Like that, yes. Okay. So that way, when you hit the brake, it's
not as much pressure?
Right, okay. Exactly. Look. Excellent, Larry. Oh, you had it. It's all good. Good job. One more this way. Too early. All right, now we're gonna start going to the left. There you go. That's what I want to see. That was perfect. That's your strong side. Good job. But, hey, it's all good. All it was your highway pegs. Eyes up, looking. Eyes up. You start off with your eyes up, and then once you get in there, then you look down. But you're in perfect position. Keep those eyes up, keep everything the same. Keep those handlebars turned and your throttle in the friction zone. See? You would have had it. Good job. All right, Tim. It's okay. You're fighting it. You're inconsistent with the friction zone. You're jumping forward and a little bit. As soon as you jump forward, you brought back in the clutch a little bit, and then it was like a pattern. You could see yourself jolting forward. It's okay. We'll get you there. Ah! It's okay, finish it out right here. It's all good. Hey, you still made it though. You got a heavy toe. Very good, Larry. I'm not even standing there anymore. Come on, Lee. You got it. Hey, the one thing I know was a late head turn. That's it. You made it look like it hurt a little bit. Come on, Steven. Perfect. Perfect. I got nothing. Excellent. Good. Excellent. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Stay looking over here. You have it. You're right there. As long as you can stay in that friction zone, because you lost speed. So that tells me that you weren't in the friction zone.
As I turned, my hand went that way.
Yep. Everything that you just did, just finish it off, and you'll get it. It's all good, man. Well, I don't have to show you how to pick it up. You know how to do it. The only thing I can say is make sure the bike's off before you pick it up. You just picked it up beautifully. So what happened there?
I think too much.
No. So you started coming in hot, and you started slowing down, and then at the last second, clutch came in, and then you lost the power, and you fell over. It's all coming down to your clutch control. That's what it is, because you're coming in here, and I see your bike jumping forward, slowly jumping forward, and then you keep on gaining more speed. So start your bike up. Okay, now I'm gonna move this cone. Get your throttle set. Now slowly ease into the friction zone. Slowly. Now just barely bring it back until the bike stops moving. All right, now do that a few times. Just kind of rock the bike back and forth. That's where you want to be. So once you're right there, as long as you got enough throttle, you're going to be okay. Okay, try to stay in that zone right there. Okay, if you start going a little too fast, that's where the rear brake comes in. Textbooks. Much smoother. Good job. Come on, Larry. Excellent. Turn that head. There you go. There you go. Good job. Do it from a stop. Dealer's choice. Good. He could have started his turn a little bit earlier. It was a little bit delayed. Dealer's choice. Stay in that friction zone. That's all it is. Because when you're coming forward, you're veering off. So a little bit more power. A little bit more power to keep it going straight. Perfect. Dealer's choice, doesn't matter. It's okay. We're not all perfect, my friend. I'm not perfect. That's for damn sure. That was good. I'll take that. Straight through. Stay looking over here. I'm distracting you. So next time you come through, I'm going to be standing right there, okay? Focus on me. Whichever way you want to go, stay in that friction zone. Good throttle. It's all right. Hey, you have the friction zone under control now, okay? What you didn't do was turn the handlebars. Keep that friction zone. The throttle was perfect. Your speed was perfect. Now just concentrate, turning the handlebars. You're making progress, my friend. Do it from a stop. Whichever way. Oh, he even put on turn signal. Oh, man, you were that far away from it. Whichever way you want to go. Very good. Hey, next time do it from a stop. You're ready to do it from a stop.
Okay. Oh, man.
Whichever way you want to go. No pressure. Do it from a stop. Dealer's choice. I'm guessing you're going left. Hey! Still good. Look at me. Look at me. It's a lot to think about. I feel like when I say look at me, your throttle immediately drops.
But it's like I said, when I go to turn like that all the way, my hand wants to go like that.
Yeah. So that's something to work on. You can take a break. We're gonna start taking a break here. There it is. I'll take that. I will take that. The only thing it was only one time this time, was that initial jump. Before, it was like sporadic. So you're getting a lot more control. Good job. If you want to try it one more time and then park, we can do that. You gotta go that way now. I went right. Hey. No, you can do it there. Just come out forward more, and then you're allowed to lean.
Okay, good.
Yeah! Do it from a stop. Whichever side you want to do it. Back up a little bit. Right there. Okay? Now, right when you pass that threshold, that's when you want to start your turn. Don't start it right away.
Front wheel, like at the cones?
Yeah, you're almost there. So you're going to move forward just a little bit, then start your turn. Whichever way you want to go. Turn them.
I was hoping that I didn't have to drop today.
Hey, it's all right. Heavy boy. All you did wrong is you started your turn late, and then you got all discombobulated.
I did.
It's all good. Hey, I have to challenge you.
Come on, Joe. I was hoping to not drop today.
Sorry. Did you feel uncomfortable?
I did.
Okay, I did my job. The opposite way of whichever way you just went. This guy, he's got it, man. Good job, Larry. You can take a break. Oh, Joel's. There it is. Excellent. So just so you know, this is tighter than usual, like if you did Robert Simmons. So if that was Robert Simmons' setup, you would have had it. But everything was perfect right there. Dude, that was perfect. Okay? So the only thing I can suggest is when you come in, your turn was a little delayed. If you would have turned them a little bit quicker, you would have made that perfectly. Good job. All right, Joel. Turn them. There it is, baby. Good job. All right, guys, all done with left and right turns. We're gonna take a quick intermission and then go into the U-turn. Let's do it. Correction. This is how I know Steven pays attention. We were gonna go straight into the U-turn, but we haven't even started leaning the bike yet in the single serpentine. So we're gonna go ahead and do the single serpentine. So for the single serpentine, this is where we're gonna start leaning the bike, use counterbalancing. Still gonna use all the same fundamentals from all the prior exercises we just did. Friction zone, steady throttle, dragging that rear brake. These cones are 15 feet apart, more than enough room. And shout out to Robert Simmons, he came up with the idea of making these 3 wide because people tend to not swing wide enough. Okay, they try to do like a little tightrope, and you can get through it doing it that way, but if you don't swing out wide enough, you're not going to end up leaning your bike. And the whole goal of this is start getting comfortable leaning that bike underneath you. So when you come in, your goal is to hit the center of these cones. Okay, you don't want to come up too close because, as I was saying with the tightrope, if you start coming in too close, then you're going to start losing room. And then you're not going to be able to finish it. You're going to come in, hit the center here, keep that steady throttle, maybe using a little rear brake. Once you swing out nice and wide, turn those handlebars. Throw that punch like I mentioned in the in brief. Turn those handlebars but you're not going to turn your head and eyes. So let me back up. So when you're coming down through here, you're going to focus straight ahead. Your peripherals are going to catch these cones. So keep your head straight, coming through, over here, boom, transition. Let the bike lean underneath you. Don't lean with the bike. Swing out wide again, throw that punch. Turn them like you mean it, don't delay it. And here, you want to carry a little bit of speed, okay? Because when I explained in the left and right turns, when Robert said, how slow can you make a turn straight up and down? You're going to need some speed in order to lean that bike. And just so you know, we're going uphill. You can 100% do this brakeless, but still use your rear brake if you're going a little too fast. So I'll do a quick little demo. First gear, covering that rear brake. Get your throttle up, find the friction zone. There it is, pull it back in just a hair, take off. Looking straight ahead, body straight up and down. Lightly dragging that rear brake. One more time. This is brakeless. More than enough room. It's all about clutch control when you do it brakeless, but don't worry about the brakeless part. Just showing you that it's possible. All right, Steven. Good. Hey, you're not looking straight ahead. I saw your eyes. Yeah, you're coming around and I saw behind those sunglasses. Straight ahead, look straight ahead. Looking down. Good. Leaning, baby, leaning. Looking good, Lee. Bob. Look straight ahead. There you go. Not bad for the first time. Carry a little more speed. Turn them. It's all right. Hey, come back in with a little more speed. You're just going too slow. You're all right. We'll try it again. There isn't gravel over there, is there?
I think I stepped on the cone.
Okay. All right. So let's try it again. I didn't exactly see what happened there. You're going to have to carry a little more speed and lean that thing. Good lean. And nice straight. There you go, baby. Good job. Good. 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 Good lean. Come on, Larry. All right, we need Larry to be aggressive like he was last session. Transition. It's all right. We're just warming up, Larry. That's all right. We need you to be aggressive like last time. Good. All he did was not swing wide enough. Look straight down. There you go. Good. Hey Bob, on your next run, carry a little more speed.
I'm going too slow and not getting any lean.
No, you're leaning.
Okay.
It's not extreme, but if you carry a little more speed, it'll feel more comfortable when you lean.
Okay.
Yep. Carry some speed. There you go. Transition. Transition. It's all right. So your first two, good. You're still looking down. I'm going to stand down there. I'm going to wave my hand at you to stay looking at me. But your speed starting off was good, then you started slowing down. Transition. 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 Rob, speed's good, head and eyes good. All you have to do is just swing a touch more wider. Besides that, you're good, because you nudged a couple cones, but it wasn't anything serious. Good job. Transition. Hey, so that's the second time that happened. What's telling me is when you turn your handlebars, your clutch hand's moving. Because remember back when I said you need to have a little bit of speed to make a U-turn, but you still have to be in the friction zone or you have no power to that rear wheel. So try to focus on your clutch hand. No, you can't lean too much because you can scrape those boards and still have power to that rear wheel.
No, I mean my body. Am I leaning too much?
No, I didn't see your body leaning. So I'll pay more attention, but I don't think you were. Focus on that clutch hand. Come on, Joel. There you go. There you go. Hey, two things. Swing a little bit wider. That's why you're nicking these cones. It's okay.
Gotcha.
So you're not swinging wide enough to an extreme.
Okay.
So you just need to swing a little bit wider.
Okay.
And try to bring up the speed just a touch, and then it'll feel more comfortable when you're leaning.
Okay.
Good job. All right, Steven. Oh, Lord Jesus and Mary. You didn't hit me, so that's a plus. There you go. There you go. Good. Excellent. Come on, Lee. Very good. Keep that speed. Lean it. There you go. Keep that speed, lean it. There it is. Good job. Keep that speed. Transition. Eyes up. Hey Rex, if you need to, go every other one just so you can keep that speed and feel the bike lean underneath you. That approach speed was perfect.
Right.
And then, oh, I didn't stand down here and so you could look at me. Look down here. Lean it. You keep peeking down.
Yeah, I see that.
It's okay. But if you need to, what I told Rex, if you want to go every other just so you can keep carrying that speed and feel the bike lean underneath you, do it. And then next time, try to go through all of them. You're staying in the friction zone. So like I just told the last two guys, if you want to go every other, just to carry that speed and feel the bike leaning, do it. And then the next time, try to go through all of them. Good. Good. Nice and wide. Good. There you go. Good job. Yeah. Lean it. Lean it. Ah, good save. Good save. There you go. Good job. You did start slowing down a little bit, but you're still leaning. Everything looks good, man.
I think I'm relying too much on the rear brake to help me control it, so it's slowing me down. That's what I feel like.
So try using a little less rear brake.
It's easier said than done.
I know. I was the same way, man. There you go. Keep that throttle up. There we go. We're making progress. Okay? Just keep that speed up. You were looking down or straight ahead that time, so that's good. Now focus on a little more speed and everything's going to feel a lot smoother. Okay? Good job. Yeah, baby. Lean in that thing. Very good. You can take a break. Come on, Larry. Transition. 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 Good. Carry more speed. You just need to carry some more speed. Every time you start coming down, you start slowing down a little bit the closer you get down. That was good. You only hit that one cone because you didn't swing wide enough. All the other ones you swung perfect. Good progress, man. Just like that. Good. Take a break. Stay looking at me. Lean it. There you go. Lean it. Look at me. We're making progress, my friend. Now just give it a little. You just got to give it a little more speed, and everything's there. In the beginning, you start leaning. And then you start slowing up, and there's not as much lean. It's more just handlebar turn. So we're making progress. Good job. Come on, Larry. Yeah. 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 Perfect. I hear that throttle. Lean it. Lean it. Okay, we're getting there. That feel good when you're leaning it? Feel a little more stable? Yeah. Okay, so now when you're coming down, I'm gonna yell transition. As soon as I say transition, focus on turning those bars. I heard your throttle, it was excellent. Your speed was good. Now we just gotta work on the transition. So do it one more time and then we'll take a break. Transition! Transition! There you go. Hey, that was a good moment right there. Because you were coming in hot. You used that rear brake to slow down so you could make that last one. I want to see you do it one more time. Slow it down just a touch. Transition. Keep that speed. Transition. Transition. There you go. All right, guys, we're making progress with him, with Tim. Hey, that was good. We're still going to take a break. You got like, what, 3 of those? Yeah. So excellent, good job. We'll take a break and then we can come back to this after we do everything else. Good job. All right, guys, now we're gonna move into the U-turn, so let's do it. Okay, the U-turn, everybody's favorite. I know it's my favorite. So what we have here, 24 feet are these outer cones, and for people that want to challenge themselves from this cone to the other little cones, 18 feet. We might see a few people in there, especially Lee. If you can't do an 18-foot U-turn, you're gonna have to take that shirt off and you're no longer the Ohio ambassador. Anyways, for the U-turn, we start getting a little bit comfortable leaning the bike over there. I will say, you can make this 24-foot straight up and down, but we don't want to do that. We still want to stay comfortable leaning that bike over. So when we enter, it's all the same fundamentals. Friction zone, dragging that rear brake for some stability, steady throttle. Now, typically, most people teach riding this line right here, okay? The way I was taught at Lock and Lean, we're gonna come in at an angle. And the reason why we do this, start coming in at this angle, this corner right here, in this area, they call it dead space. We want to dig into that dead space as much as possible, and this is where wheel placement comes into play. All right, past practice sessions, people come in at this angle, they want to start their turn right here and complete the turn. I want you guys to come as close as you can to this outer line right here, okay? I know it can be tough, but there's a reason behind the madness, okay? When you're making turns out there in the real world, wheel placement is everything. Say you need to get around something. Once you figure out your wheel placement, you know, okay, I can come this far, complete this turn, and I'm not gonna hit this barrier. So once you come in at this angle, coming in, digging deep into this dead space, just like the left and right turns, turn your head and eyes first, then the handlebars, keeping your throttle the same, nice and steady, friction zone. If you start going a little too fast, put a little more pressure on that rear brake and ride on out. I'll do a quick little demo and also counterbalancing. We're still going to be using the counterbalancing like we did on the Serpentine over there. And then some of you, I'm going to make you do this from a stop. All right, making sure you're in first gear, covering that rear brake, throttle up, find that friction zone, pull it slightly back in. As soon as the bike starts moving, get that left foot up, coming in at that angle, dig into this dead space, follow out your turn. Throttle staying the same, set and forget the friction zone, head and eyes, handlebars, come on out. Do it the opposite way. Coming in at a weird angle. Now I'll show you guys, just so you know, with no lean, you can make an 18-foot U-turn. But let's lean it. And then if you want to make the 18-foot U-turn, you got to lean it for sure. Then for some of you that are going to do it from a stop, turn your handlebars, look behind you where you want to go, throttle up, friction zone, dragging that rear brake. And one last thing I didn't mention is if you start feeling that falling feeling, all you have to do is you're already really close to the friction zone, release your clutch just a little bit more to get back into that friction zone, and the bike will pick itself back up as long as you have enough throttle. That's why it's important to have that throttle. It's already set. You just need a little more power to that rear wheel so the bike doesn't fall over, and you're good to go. Any questions? Let's do it. Lee Sturgis. Good wheel placement. Come all the way up, throttle, turn them. There you go. Hey, if you would have just kept on following through, you wouldn't have came out here. But next time, carry a little bit more speed. Overall, very good for your first time. Good turn. I want him to come all the way up. Come all the way up. Going a little too slow. Turn him.
Damn it.
It's okay. You almost came to a complete stop right here.
I know.
So next time, just carry a little bit more speed. Okay. You'll be okay.
All right.
I mean, look at your wheel placement, though. I mean, you're right where I want you to be. We'll get you there. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it. So there you go. I'm gonna have to tell him to come all the way up. All the way up. Turn him. Not bad, not bad. Turn him. So what's happening is you're sucking in your clutch hand.
Still doing that?
Yeah, because when you're leaned over like that, you don't have any power. That's why you keep on going down.
Is this something that just happens like naturally when you're turning, you kind of grip it maybe too much? Or?
It is possible. So when you're, it usually happens for me when I'm out, because it's more like I'm reaching. When you're coming in, you could be pulling it in a little bit. But that's definitely what it is. Good job. Still coming a little too far forward. All the way up. Turn them. Good job. Keep that speed. Turn them. There you go. That's progress. That's progress right there. All the way up. Turn them. There you go. Much better. Much better. Going for that 18-footer. Couldn't get it. But he is darn close. Turn that head. Keep that speed. Turn them. Throttle. You're dipping your throttle. All the way up. Turn them. Great job, Larry. Great job. All the way up. Started carrying a little too much speed. Now remember, focus on staying in that friction zone. Once you have it set, just try to keep your, I know it's easier said than done, but try to keep your hand in that same position. Let's do it. That's all it is, man. Because I hear your throttle and your speed's perfect. Try it the other way next time coming in. You have it all, man. All it is that damn friction zone. That's all it is. Everything else you're doing.
I even think I'm in it, but.
Yeah, so let's hop back on, start it up, and I think we did it before, the rocking it back and forth. Let's try that one more time just to get your mindset in there.
Probably your worst patient ever, huh?
No, you're not even doing bad.
I've only been at it a month and a half, too. So.
Believe me, you're not doing bad at all. It doesn't happen overnight. So you have the throttle, so that's right about where you want to be, right there, because it's providing power to that rear wheel. And when you're leaned over like that, you're not going to fall over. As long as you keep that same throttle and you're in that friction zone. All the way up. You cheated me last time. Turn them. Oh, you're going for that 18-footer, and you would have been a little outside.
A little outside. I was close.
That's okay. Do me a favor. Make a couple complete ones, and then come in.
And come and do the 18?
Yeah. Right. You're, what do they call that? Putting the horse before the carriage?
Putting the horse before the cart, or the cart before the horse.
Yeah, whatever it is. Something like that. You're jumping into the deep end. I mean, you got it. I know you can do it. All the way up. Turn them. There you go, baby. Excellent, Lee. Keep that speed. Turn them. Look that way. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Come on out. Next time I'll stand down there.
It's mine. It's like I said, when I turn left, I want to keep going like that.
Yeah. All the way up. Oh, you're right there. You're looking down. Keep that throttle up. Turn them. Friction zone. Keep them turned. There it is, baby. Oh, you had it, Larry. Your wheel placement was perfect. Hey, Bob, right? So you start carrying a little too much speed. That's why you start coming wide.
Okay.
So next time, just use a little bit of rear brake, slow yourself down, and it'll tighten that turn right up. Hey, that's okay though. You stayed in the friction zone, so that's good. No, you're good, man. You stayed in the friction zone. That's the one good thing that came out of that. We'll get you there. There you go, good turn. Come on, Lee, do it from a stop. And then we'll switch to the other side. Hey, if you're gonna want to hit that 18-foot from a stop, you roll forward entirely too much. You don't commit right away. That's all. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it. So, good job. Stay in that friction zone. Turn them. Keep them turned. Keep them turned. We're making progress. Now just keep those eyes up.
Right.
You stayed in the friction zone. I throttle. So now just keep those eyes up. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Oh, you're so close. Eyes up. I saw you looking down. You're good though, you got it. You had a very slow head turn. Try snapping your head. You made it though, you're good. Come on, Larry. Hey! Good job. Keep those eyes up, but that was perfect speed. Look over here. Keep it turned, keep it turned. You're right there, man. Good job. Stop looking down. You're looking down. All good. It was a late handlebar turn.
They're nice.
Yep. Nice. Keep that speed. Turn them. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, you're right there. You got it, dude. Good improvement. Excellent. Good job.
I feel like I'm using too much brake, like in the middle of the turn.
You do slow down a little bit. But you're able to do it because you're still in the friction zone and have the proper throttle, so you won't fall over.
Okay.
So, as we said before, easier said than done.
Yeah.
Try to use a little less rear brake. Very good. Turn them. Keep it turned. Very good.
All right.
As soon as I said turn him, his head snapped, boy. Keep him turned, keep him turned, keep him turned. Yeah, buddy. That was about 22 feet. Turn him. Over here, look up. It's okay. That was still about maybe 24 and a half.
Was I leading with the bike too?
No, you kept your body up. Just slow down just a little bit and it'll tighten it up. You got all the fundamentals down. Turn them. Over here. It's okay. We'll get you there. One more time. Keep that speed. Turn them. Look over here. Look over here. Look over here. You're fighting those eyes.
Yeah.
But dude, if you would have kept that turn, you would have been at about 22 feet. So you're slowly getting it. You're slowly getting it. Now work on keeping those eyes up. And I notice you don't have a problem coming out of your throttle when you're turning this way.
That's what I said. Come this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going that way because I'm stretching a little farther.
Yeah. So maybe you could switch out your bars. That might help a little bit.
I already went from stock bars to these 12-inch ones already.
Okay. Good job, man. Good head turn. You're looking at about 19, 18 and a half. Come on, Lee. Turn them this time. Turn them. Commit. Ah! You're hesitating. It's all good. You're just hesitating. Less rear brake. Less rear brake. Turn them. There you go. That was a lot smoother. Good job. All right, one more and then we'll take a break. Turn them. Good. Hey, that was almost like a drop and catch.
Yeah.
You came over, but overall, good job. We can take a break.
See what I'm talking about, though? My eyes are always up.
I know. It's going to be hard habit to break.
Yep.
Look over here. Over here. You're getting way closer. You're starting to use a little more rear brake, because I know that because you're like that far hitting the cones. So very good. We can take a break. Hey, so when you're coming in like that, you're gonna have to use a little bit of rear brake.
Not too hot.
Yeah. So when you hit that rear brake or lightly depress the rear brake, it'll tighten up your turn radius. But everything else is good. I hear the throttle. You're in the friction zone. You're starting to lean a little more. So just focus on a little bit more rear brake to slow yourself down. Turn them. Keep it turned. Good job. Take a break. Come on, Larry. Turn them. Look that way. Look that way. Yeah. Larry. I'll tell him later. All right, guys. Done with the U-turn. Gonna go into the double 360. Let's do this. To Amy Jo, if she's watching, I was so tired last time, I cut off this section of the double 360 when I was recording. So although you did do it, nobody saw you do this other half right here. So I triple checked the camera. I got the whole thing in here. So the double 360, we have 5-foot entrances and exits, 22-foot round circles. Back at the U-turn, this is why I was saying wheel placement's so important, because in here, you're gonna need it. So if you're coming in on this side, which we'll start on this side, you're gonna come in, and your first goal is to get to the outside of this circle right here where this big cone is. Okay? You come in, you need to get your wheel as close as you can to this cone. Okay? Once you get to this cone, this is when you can start your turn. As you're turning, since you're already right there, you set yourself up for success. Ride these cones. Your next goal is this 12 o'clock right here. Get to your 12 o'clock, then you're going to turn your head and focus on the other side of the circle. Ride these cones. Once you get to about here, your next goal is the edge of that circle. So ultimately, this is a figure 8. Right out to this circle, you're going to do all the same exact things. Get here. Your goal is going to be 12 o'clock up here. Turn your head and eyes. Next goal is over here, this big cone right here. You get to this big cone right here, your exit's right there. You got two options. You can either come back into this, do another loop, and come out, or you can just go out. And just with the U-turn, counterbalancing, letting the bike lean underneath you, head and eyes, throttle, friction zone, almost everything that we've been doing today. So I'll do a quick little demo. Come in, come into my first goal, ride these cones, get over here, turn my head, back to my goals. And I know some of you can do that tighter, but I want you to focus on your wheel placement being on the outside of those. You have any questions? I know all you guys are gonna do it, so. All right, Steven. Show him who's boss. All the way out. Turn him. Keep it turned, keep it turned, keep it turned. Keep that throttle up. Lee, you started too early. All the way up. Turn them. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. All the way out. Out here. Turn them. Too early. All the way out. Keep on coming. Turn them. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Hold it. Hold it. All the way out here. Come on. Turn them. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh! Next time. So close. All the way here. Turn them. All the way. Turn them. Look at this guy. And out. All right. Keep those eyes up. All the way to here. Turn them. Turn them. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All the way over here. All the way over here. Turn them. Hold it. Oh! Okay. 1 out, 2 is good. All the way. Turn them. Little too early. Hold it. Come all the way out. Turn them. Come on out. Yeah. All the way right here. Turn them. Hold that turn. It's all right. Come on, Steven. Come all the way out. Keep it coming. Turn it. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Oh! We'll get you next time. All the way here. Carry a little more speed. Turn them. There you go. All the way. Turn them. Oh! Go on out. Hey! Come on. Making me look bad over here. All the way here. Turn them. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. All the way out here. Turn them. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Keep it coming. Turn them. Yeah. Woo. Man. All the way here. Turn them. Hold that turn. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All the way out here. All the way here. Turn them. You got it. Woo. All right. He did cut himself way short right there. He made it a little bit harder than it needed to be. All the way, all the way, all the way. Turn him. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Oh, come on, man. You got this.
That front brake.
You got it, dude. I seen you do it. You're falling out of the friction zone right about here. You got it, dude. Breathe.
You have to see me do it next time.
No, 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 no. You're doing it today. Yeah. Turn them. All the way out. Keep that speed. Excellent wheel placement. Beautiful. Yeah, you see how much easier it is when you ride the outside edge of those cones? When you cut yourself short, it makes everything more difficult. Good job. All the way in. All the way in. Turn them. It's all right. It's going too slow. All right, Steven. All the way in. Turn them. Hold that turn. Keep that speed. You're falling out of the friction zone. You're sucking in that clutch. Turn them. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. Hold that turn. All the way in. Turn them. Hold that turn. Oh, he didn't hold it. All the way out, all the way out. Good save. Yeah. Hey, Bob, the reason why that felt a little bit difficult is, one, you started too early over here, and then when you came over here, you cut yourself way short.
Like not
like your
close
wheel
enough to the
placement.
cone
Yeah.
over there. Okay.
Yeah. It's
So
gonna
I'm just cutting the whole thing short.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole lot easier if you try to keep that wheel on the outside of those
I felt like
cones.
that was hurting me in the U-turn also.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not using up all the real
Yep.
estate.
Yep. All the way up here. Turn them. Hold that turn. Stay in the friction zone. Stay in the friction zone. Hey, you're fighting against the rear brake. Said you're fighting against your rear brake. Your engine's lugging.
Let me try to come in from the other side.
Do it. Turn them. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All the way out here. Turn them. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah. All right. On that note, it's time for the Snowman. Okay, what we have here is the Snowman. We have this set up at, we have a 20-foot circle, 19-foot circle, 18-foot circle. This is similar to the double 360. Wheel placement is absolutely important here. When some of you were in that double 360, you cut yourself short, but you were still able to make it because you're able to make corrections. In here, there really isn't much room for error. You can't really cut yourself short. Just like the double 360, you need to ride these cones. You're going to come in, 5-foot gates, come in, ride these cones, keep your head turned, come around all the way once, and I'm going to cut this short. So you guys don't want to see me walking in circles. And then you want to be right about here to get into here. So that way you can set yourself up for success again and ride this edge, keeping your head and eyes turned, looking behind you, come all the way around again, and same coming into here. You want to set yourself up right about here so you have a nice shot to set yourself up again. Now in the 18-foot, you really got to commit. Like there's really no room for error in the 18-foot. There's a little tiny bit of leeway in the 19 and a little bit in the 20. So I'll do a demo, and then whoever's feeling froggy, hop on in. Dig all the way to the outside, riding these cones, looking behind me, setting myself up, all the way out, counterbalancing. Oh, start going a little too fast. And notice, wow, I'm really dizzy now. Notice how steady my throttle was that entire time. Trying to keep it smooth as glass, as Robert says. So up at the top there, since it's kind of at a slant, when I'm coming downhill, I use a little bit more rear brake. You have your throttle set, your friction zone set, then you're just controlling your speed with your rear brake. If you feel yourself starting to run it a little wide, that's when you need to use a little bit of rear brake. Let's give it a shot. First up to bat, Steve. He's gonna do a little warm up. Good setup, beautiful setup. It's all right. That was a beautiful setup for the second circle. You were exactly where you needed to be. Just try to turn those bars a little more. Hey, when you're coming around this way, you start going downhill a little bit. So you're gonna end up picking up a little bit of speed. Too early. Good. Hey, you got the first circle. Your handlebar turns delayed.
Okay.
As soon as you get in there, start turning those bars.
Yep.
Hey, good job, man. There you go. Commit it. Oh! That was perfect, dude. So you came in, you stayed on the outside of those cones, and then you just didn't turn your bars far enough to complete it out.
I think my problem is I want to go slower.
Yeah.
And if I'm going faster, it's at full lock. I just need to lean farther.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that requires going faster. And
Yep.
that makes me nervous.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Too soon. Too soon. Next time you come in, I'm going to tell you when to turn. You're cutting yourself short. Bob, you're starting your turn like right here. Try to come out a little more. Then, yeah, because you turn right about here, you're cutting all this space off right here. And that's going to make the other half almost impossible. Too soon. You're good. You're good. Turn them. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, watch your bag. All you had to do is hold that turn and you would have completed it. And then the first one, oh, you started too early. That's why you went outside of the cones.
Well,
it's all good. Dude, before you wouldn't even attempt this, so.
I know, right?
Getting you uncomfortable today. Turn them. Hold that turn, hold that turn. Good speed.
Left-hand turn too.
Yeah. Come all the way out, ride those cones. Still starting a little too early. It's all right. Come all the way out to here. Ride these cones. Ride it, turn. Still too early, still too early. Ride these cones. Turn it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Ah! Hey, I do want to let you know, is you cut yourself short and you still made it in the other one.
Yeah.
So, I know you can get the second one.
All right.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good, good, good. Ride the outside edge. Turn them. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Ow! Ride those cones, ride those cones. Now turn it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Now ride the outside, turn it. Hold it, hold it. Ah! All the way outside. Ride it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Perfect, perfect. Oh, you had it. All the way outside, keep that speed. Turn it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, perfect. Get all the way to the outside. There you go. Hold it. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Oh, you're right there. If he would just hold that lean. He has the lean. And then he brings it back up. All the way out, all the way out. All the way to the outside. Turn it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Dude, you're literally making that circle the second circle in the first circle. Because every time you don't ride it all the way out and then you start cutting yourself short.
Yeah.
So I know for a fact you can make that circle.
All right, one more try?
Yeah, go for it. You have the lean, but then once you get to the top, you straighten back up. All the way out. All the way out. Now turn. Hold that turn. Do the same thing in there. All the way out. Hold the turn. Hold the turn. Hold the turn. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Ah! Look where you're at. Look where you're at. You know what you're doing? You're doing this.
Yeah.
And every time you open it up just a little bit, you're just easing your way out.
Yeah.
Man, you're right there, dude. Damn it. All right, guys. Still making some fantastic progress. Do some exit interviews, wrap the day up. Lee Sturgis, the man, the myth, the legend, taking off. What'd you think of the session?
I had a great time with everybody. Everybody did fantastic.
Yes, and I understand that you have to go back because you got a very long trip, 4 hours.
Yes.
So I wish you safe travels. And what do you think you improved on anything today?
Yes. I learned not to drive 4 hours and then practice.
Well, Lee, that is very good advice. But I appreciate you coming out anyways and participating. It's always good to see you. And next time I see you is in Georgia for Robert's anniversary. So thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you for everything, Joe.
All right, Larry, I'll hold the mic because my other microphone's in the truck. Yeah. What'd you think of the session, sir?
I thought it was great.
And what do you think you improved on today?
Looking where I'm supposed to be going and keeping my eyes up.
Yes, and
it was a biggie.
Pretty much all of those U-turns, I was not standing there for you to look at me. So you're finally getting that on your own.
But you were my sidekick.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm taking off to Tennessee, so I can't be your sidekick anymore.
I know it.
But hoping to see you come out to Tennessee, and then when I come up here a couple times a year.
I will see you again.
All right. Thanks, Larry. All right, Joel, what'd you think of the session?
Excellent. I came here to improve, and I think I did.
You absolutely did. Your U-turns are looking good. Did you complete the double 360? I think you did.
I did, yeah.
Yes, and dude, your progress has been great. You're a great example, riding what you said, almost 30 years.
Yes, sir.
And now you're a little more confident on your bike, that big, heavy bike.
Yeah, I mean, first time practicing really this year. I mean, it's amazing what happens when you actually practice.
Yes, exactly. And I can tell you've been practicing a little bit, even if it wasn't setting up cones and whatnot. But dude, great work, and hope to see you in Tennessee at one point.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, Robert, what'd you think of the session?
Great.
What do you feel like you improved on anything while you're out here?
I don't know if I've improved. Confidence is up a little bit.
Okay, good. Yeah,
If that makes any sense.
You're doing great in these exercises, man. I know a few of the exercises you're going a little too fast. So if there's one tip that I can give you, maybe focus on using that rear brake a little more. But overall, you did great today, and I appreciate you coming out.
Thanks for
all the way from West Virginia.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. All right, Bob. What did you think of the session?
Yeah, it was awesome. I learned a lot. I think the biggest thing come out of it for me was learning not to stab the brake.
Yes.
To help correct me or whatever when I'm making errors. So I just gotta practice. It's easier said than done. But
yes.
I gotta,
yes, exactly.
I just gotta get out and practice. I think I learned good practice habits being out here and kind of learning how to practice. If I can find a big place like this to set up cones, this was a good way to learn.
Yeah,
I think practice. Just learning how to practice is important.
It is, yeah, because that's
not just blindly going out. And
right,
doing something.
Yeah. So I keep on pulling from Lock and Lane, but they've given me so much knowledge. Ben's saying is practice with purpose. So you can go out there, start doing random U-turns and stuff like that, but if you're not focusing on one thing that you need to improve on, then it's almost pointless.
Yeah.
So
it was awesome. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Sincerely, it was. It's really awesome. Looking forward to going to Tennessee.
Yeah, man. I mean, you made it all the way out here.
Yeah, so Tennessee's way closer.
Yeah. So, all right. Appreciate it, Bob.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, Rex. What'd you think of the session?
It was a great session and everything today. I learned, basically, I need to learn how to control my clutch in that a little bit better for making my turns and everything, but other than that, I learned a lot today.
That's good. I'm glad that you came out. And the other thing that you need to work on is keeping your eyes up.
Yes, that too. like I said, I'll have them up, but then all of a sudden something will catch my eye, and I was like cone or whatever, and I'll look down toward it.
Yeah. No, I mean, all this stuff, there's a lot going on, and not everything's going to happen overnight, but I'm just glad that you 100% made progress. You're definitely riding better than when you came. Definitely appreciate you coming out, man.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Thank you. All right, Tim, so you haven't been practicing that long, and you did pretty good today. So what did you think of the session?
It was very good. Opened my eyes to a lot more than you think. It seems easier than it really is. I knew it was going to be hard, but it's way harder than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Very humbling, but I learned a lot today.
Yeah, as the saying goes, it's easy to go fast and straight, but once you get down to about 10 miles per hour, that's when the skill starts coming in. And you basically have a blank slate right now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you took the initiative to actually come out and practice, and hopefully you keep on working on it, and then maybe see you in Tennessee.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, watching your videos, I developed a lot of good habits with the brake and the clutch, stuff like that, but I didn't realize I still wasn't doing it correctly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a big eye opener. So I appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, and
the patience you have for me.
No, I mean you're easy to work with, and that brings up another point. You guys can watch all the videos in the world, but what it comes down to is if you don't go out there and practice that stuff, it's somewhat useless. Yes, you retain the knowledge, but you actually have to do it in order to get better at it. So appreciate you coming out, Tim. All right, Steve, all the way from North Carolina, or no, Tennessee, Knoxville.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm got the names down. I'm still working on the locations. But what'd you think of the session?
Absolutely amazing. You should really come to Tennessee and do one of these sometime.
Oh, I definitely will be. It's a matter of hunting down a dedicated spot. What do you think you worked on today?
Wheel placement was a big thing. I also learned that left-handed turns are my weakness. But yeah, still working on head and eyes and getting my eyes off the ground.
Yeah, you're one of the ones always looking down. But that's what the amazing thing is like you're going through the U-turns, you're making 20-foot U-turns, but you're staring at the ground the entire time.
Yeah.
So you have the technique and everything, just work on those head and eyes and you're going to be fine, man.
Have no idea if a car's heading toward me or not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So try to keep those head and eyes up, and we'll work on some stuff in Tennessee, man.
Awesome. Thanks,
All right, thanks.
Great to meet you.
All right, Steven, what'd you think?
I sucked today.
No, you did not. Get the heck out of here. So you got the double 360, and this time we got it on camera, so now we can tell people that you actually did it. What do you think you improved on today?
So I hadn't practiced since the last time we was out here, so I had to get the rust off a little bit. So I think improvement wise, a little bit of everything. I'm gonna say my starts and stops, slow starts and stops, slow speed. I was a little rusty on my left and right turns.
It's okay. Hey.
But yeah, just overall trying to just build on that foundation. Yeah,
and that just goes to show that these skills, if you don't practice them, you start to lose it a little bit. Yeah. So especially in Ohio, where you got these harsh winters and you can't practice for 3, sometimes 4 months out of the year. But you do have some cones, don't you?
I do.
I
did buy some cones. So.
Okay, and you did start a YouTube channel.
I did try to start a YouTube channel.
And what's it called?
Slow Speed Steve.
Slow Speed Steve. So I'm expecting to see some videos of you out there practicing.
Coming soon. Soon.
And if I don't, I'm going to be blowing up your phone and be like, listen, man, you got to get out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But as always, great to have you out here. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you make a trip out to Tennessee.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Ride them twisty roads.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. The last practice session in Ohio for this year. Might come back a couple times next year. If you guys are interested, make sure you keep an eye out on my website. Once I find a dedicated spot, I'll set up a schedule just like I did here, put it on there, and I'll also offer private lessons out there once I find the spot. But until then, you check out this playlist right here of all my other practice sessions. I'd appreciate it. So as always, this is Jogo with Jogo Motorcycle Adventures. Until next time, ride on.